You know what it is all perception, you know. It's all perception. If you have a small view of the world, your world can be small. And if you have a big view of the world, your world can be big. When I say that, let me explain what I mean. Here it is. One fella, person A, can be struggling with the construct of, I trying to make $700 rent, gotta pay my light, gotta pay my water. He's stressing basically over about $1,500 to $2,000. That's one person. The next person in the same country, same island, stressing, boy, how the hell I can make this payroll? I got 200 staff. I need to find this $75,000 to meet my payroll. That's one fella stress. Same place, same island, next person, third person. They having this deal that's gonna close within bloody well 14 days. If they don't find this $20 million to close on this real estate deal, he done call everybody, he's stressing. You see what that is right there? That's 3 different levels of life. 3 different levels of life, 3 different levels of thinking. The fella who's stressing over that $75,000 payroll, making that $1,500 a month, he look at that as a joy. The fella who's stressing over that 20-30 million deal, looking at the fella who's stressing over that $75,000 payroll, and he's saying, that's a joy. But it's all perspective, you see? So now here it is, what does that say to you? What it says to you is this. You have to now mentally and intellectually position yourself on the board of life to where you have to have such a big perspective that the little things you don't even sweat. If you stressing over $1 million deal, you sure as hell ain't gonna be stressing over how I can pay one $2,000 mortgage. You feel me? So here it is. That's the difference between the rich and the poor, first and foremost. That's just one of the differences. You have to now ask yourself, how do I think? How am I perceiving the world? Am I seeing it through that $1,500 lens? Am I seeing it through that $75,000 lens? Am I seeing it through that $20 million lens? And based on your perception, that is gonna be the manifestation of your reality. You see what I'm saying? Here it is, okay. You say, okay, Doc, you grew up in the streets, you grew up in the Grove, one of the hardest freaking ghettos in this country. That is correct. But Doc, you don't look like fellas from the Grove. Doc, you don't talk like fellas from the Grove. That is correct. Perspective. Where you start does not determine where you end up. You must understand that this is a bloody well journey, yo. This is a journey. And the journey takes place, believe it or not, the majority of the journey takes place in here. This is where the majority of the journey takes place. But if you just move and click and living, you ain't gonna enjoy the process. Because if you just focus on just the goal at the end, you ain't gonna enjoy the process. You see what I'm saying? Like for instance, if you just stuck on, I need this house, 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 and the house is the only thing that you can see, you'll begin to neglect your partner, you begin to neglect yourself, you begin to where that would be the only focus. In this, it is all about balance. You see, it's all about balance. Mind, body, soul, spirit, balance. If you are not balanced, you'll always suffer stress. And the stress comes from how you perceive and what's going on. So you have to now change your perspective. You have to change your outlook. You have to change your outview.